Oh, we don't have to go yet.
Just want to allow plenty of time.
Because reasons?
That's what I say.
I know. I'm the reason.
It's a new place. Pretty sure I know where it is, but just in case.
I was thinking, back in the 90s, everyone was talking about sick building syndrome. Everyone's sick.
Okay. Deep breath. This isn't the 90s. And don't forget, new building, but...
Familiar face.
Bang on, babe. And I'll be there too.
Well, I will be brief, as this is your lunch break. Mrs. Hollins, would you not like to take a seat?
No, I'll stop here. Megan's expecting another patient.
Right, fine. Did you both read the email I sent you about the vulnerable patients assessment scheme?
Yeah, and I'm all for it in theory.
Good. Miss Pittman, how do you feel about doing the assessments?
Now, when you say assessment...
You've had this morning's dose.
I needed to see to know which ones I need.
Mum, she's an expert. She'll know what they are.
Do we have to go?
You need a repeat prescription.
I hardly slept last night. Earworm. Everybody's free to feel good.
I get that. Baby by Justin Bieber. There's no tablet big enough to get that out of your head.
Can you get my scarf? Everybody's free to feel good. Everybody's free to feel good.
So I would be working to a checklist?
It will be more flexible than that, but yes, and then you supply a written evaluation to the doctor.
I just don't understand how I would have the skills to make that judgment call. I mean, I know I'm intuitive, you do pick up things, but...
Yeah, well, you will get training.
They're not just going to let us loose with a clipboard and a novelty nurse's outfit.
I perish the thought. Miss Pittman, I think it would be good for us to be more proactive to those patients in need.
Yeah, and to be honest, I am so excited about getting out from behind that desk just once in a while. Oh, there we go.
Thank you, Mrs. Hollins. What, you still have reservations?
Well, it's the responsibility. I'm glad you think I have the skills to do it, and I believe I do too. It's just the pressure on top of our reception duties.
Right. Very well. With just Mrs. Hollins and myself, there will be more work to share between us. And as we are getting a fee, there are compensations.
A fee?
Oh, yes. Yes, for each assessment.
On top of your regular salary?
Yes.
Well, I suppose, like you say, with training.
I do not want to put any pressure on you.
No, you're right. This is about vulnerable patients who need extra special care and attention.
Well, I'm very glad that you see it that way. And I'm sure it will go extremely well, especially with someone as caring as Dr. Veer spearheading the scheme.
Dr. Veer?
Yes.
Right.
Is it me or is it hot in here?
It's fine.
There's no air, I can't breathe. I'll wait outside.
Be called any second.
It's like a ghost town. Where is everybody? Why is she staring at me? It's a scarf, isn't it? Bad choice. Let's go.
Okay, focus on me. Now you're breathing. In through the nose. Hold. And out through the mouth.
Everybody's free to feel good. Everybody's free
Mum.
to feel good.
Deborah.
It's a new place. Why'd you have to change?
New place, same old me. Come through. Hi, Suki, how's things? Yeah, major.
Don't leave. Promise.
Not going anywhere.
Afternoon.
I've just walked from St. Phil's.
The whole way.
Yeah.
Seriously impressed.
Spring is in the air, and I'm keeping it in my step.
Something's got to change. I mean, I don't like change, but something.
Right. Tell me more about what's been going on.
Well, nothing. That's the thing. That
T.
Yeah, CBT, that doesn't work anymore. And neither do the tablets.
Are you sticking to the prescribed dosage?
Yeah. I mean, I'd take more, I'd want to. But Suki talks me down. I don't know how to manage without her. She's good with that mindfulness.
Oh, that's part of the CBT. That's effective for you then.
But I'm getting the anxiety thing almost every day. This is the first time I've left the flat in a month.
And why do you think that is?
It's coming to a new place. It's a nightmare. Why did you have to move? I like the old place.
I can see why that might be difficult for you, but I go where I'm wanted and the mill needs my experience.
I need it too.
You still have it.
I want something stronger. Or more of what I'm taking now. Because this place is further away from me and you're seeing more people now.
Deborah, you're at a stage where ideally I'd like to see you easing off the medication. You know, exploring coping mechanisms that are non-medicated.
No.
One thing to consider is a home treatment team. You know, they'll come see you regularly, assess where you might be struggling.
Assessment? Well, like being assessed fit for work. No, you hear about that. No. Then it's a way of cutting your benefits or ending them. I've got a daughter.
Yeah, I know.
I can barely support us as it is. You can't take my benefits.
Okay, Mrs. Brindley, well, there you go.
Thank you. Bye-bye, daughter. Bye.
Long consult.
Oh, yeah, he was a chatty kind. Needed someone to listen more than anything.
Well, there you go. Just the kind of behaviour that shows you are the right man for the job.
Sorry?
She's a vulnerable patient. The scheme Mrs. Temmie's been briefing us.
Oh, right, she's been then,
Yeah, well, telling us that you are the doctor that we're going to answer to, which sort of makes you our boss, just so long as you don't check my spelling.
Oh, I wouldn't let that happen. They just have to hit F7 and then spell checker kicks in.
No. Well, I would never have known that. Live and learn.
Can I just say that finding out that you're the doctor we're working with is, can we say, clean page? No animosity.
Oh, well, it's not all, I've been meaning to have a talk with Mrs. Tenby,
Yeah?
Yeah, I wanted to tell her,
What a great team we'd be.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, don't you just want to give him a little cuddle?
No, because that would be sexual harassment.
And calm, even breaths.
I don't like this room. I like the old one.
You said the colour of the walls made you feel like you were being smothered in a salad bowl.
I got used to it.
Come and sit down. Now, when I say a home treatment team will assess you, it has nothing to do with the DWP or benefits, all right? Deborah, this is purely for your health and well-being. It's pretty.
It's my box of delights. Suki's idea.
May I?
You said to create a calm space at home.
I've seen it.
That's my calm space that I can take with me. I keep my tablets in it.
What a great idea. And it helps having this with you?
Sort of. Can I?
Now, I would like to see you coming off the medication at some point. I don't think you're quite ready yet, but we have to think of the long-term effects.
Something stronger.
That would be a backward step. We'll keep things as they are for now.
Doing this scheme, it'll benefit us all in the long run. We'll be using resources better.
I'm just a bit disappointed that you're going with the whole Tenby flow. I mean, you even sound like her. What about the rapid response thing?
That was all pie in the sky. I mean, you were right. Can you really imagine me turning up to something like a car pile-up and then not panicking?
Yeah, actually.
This is the right choice all round. Really, I'm happy.
No, it's good that you've considered it from all angles.
And you're right, I mean, the V-Pass is a challenge in itself.
It's pen pushing. You're coasting. You're not making waves.
No, I'm not. I'll be heading a team for a start.
What do you really want? This is about you, not someone else's plan for you.
Will you sort my prescription then?
Could have done that on the way home.
I had to get back.
I've still got a few days.
I like knowing they're here.
Got a tutorial in half an hour. Missed the last one. It was really important, course tutor said.
For me.
I'll drop by the pharmacist, see if they'll do a home delivery today.
I don't know what I'd do without you. Don't hang around after your studies.
Make yourself some chamomile. You did okay at the doctor's.
Love you.
Do you know what these are?
Don't you?
Indulge me.
Looks like some kind of anti-inflammatory, maybe a multivitamin.
So not some generic brand of SSRI then?
No. Is that what they're supposed to be?
For a patient with severe anxiety problems.
How are her symptoms?
She did claim they were getting worse and that she wants something stronger.
And you think she might have a point? What did she say about this?
She doesn't know. I borrowed them. She doesn't react well to change. Do you think that a pharmacist could mix things up?
It's not impossible, but it's doubtful.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They check everything twice at the dispensing point, but I don't know, I don't think it's a one-off.
Well, financial gain's the only thing that I can think of, but I don't see it. One pharmacist, X amount of patients not getting the right meds. It's not worth the risk, in my opinion.
I suppose so. Thanks.
I think Emma's still at lunch. Do you want a coffee while you wait?
Go on then, seeing as it's you.
Oh, no, Emma's on the patio.
Oh, well, there you go. I'll listen to you.
I'll do the coffee then, shall I?
No, you don't have to do that.
It's no problem.
Oh, you and me are going to get famously boss. Oh, that scheme I was telling you about. I'll be back in a sec.
How'd you take it?
White one, please. What, the vulnerable patients scheme?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been talking about that at work as well. You know, I think there's going to be some crossover between us.
Oh, nice.
Giving the public extra support. Well, personally, I think we should just have more doctors out and about.
I agree.
It's all a matter of resources, though, isn't it? Same the world over. Where do you spend your budget?
Not to mention the fact that you're not just a GP or a policeman, you're a social worker as well.
Yeah. Cheers. Or a counsellor. Or a surrogate parent.
Well, Karen's the one that'll be doing the initial assessment. Yeah, seeing the patients.
Being nosy in an official capacity. Wow, she'll lap it up.
I'll be making the decisions once she's done the legwork. Although I did think, well, I was veering towards rapid response as a speciality, and you must come into contact with that, right?
I certainly do.
Okay.
Hello?
Deborah, it's Megan. Just a quick question. I forgot to ask you when you were here. Do you have a specific pharmacist you use for your prescriptions?
Suki usually deals with that. She sometimes gets them delivered. Why? Is there a problem?
No.
Will the prescription get filled? Have they stopped making them? Is that it?
No, of course not.
You knew this might happen. That's why you were talking about me not taking them. This is a trick.
Deborah, it's not a trick. Is Suki there? Can I speak to her?
No, she's at college. What have you done?
Okay, I need you to focus on your breathing. Remember that exercise that I showed you? Do that for me. I'll be with you as soon as I can.
So it was you applying the pressure?
Oh, yeah. I was the only one with a spare pair of hands. The paramedic said, just put that on there. I mean, I've done that lots of times, but there was so much blood in the lay-by, I was amazed that he had any left.
You see, I'd have tried to do all that by myself.
Why would you do that?
My neck on the line. It must be a real rush sometimes.
Yeah, it's got you all wrapped up.
Oh, it was about when he's worked with the rapid response team.
Oh, my hero. Emma's just printing off your report.
Oh, OK. I was telling Sid about paramedic Gavin, the Zorro of the M40. Nobody quicker with a cannula.
The one with the dodgy eye kept winking.
No, that was Brian Bell.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if you really are interested, I can put you in contact with someone.
That'd be brilliant.
Yeah, maybe you could go out and shadow a crew.
What? See everyone trying to save lives, or pitching in not knowing what they're going to face? But I will have to focus on getting this V-Pass stuff off the ground for now. I mean, that's going to take up all my extra time. So.
Yeah, of course. But if you do decide...
Thanks, Rob.
Yeah. You know, if you want more background information about the police, you could do a lot worse than talk to Emma.
What's that?
Oh, no, nothing. We were just sharing war stories.
Excuse me. Hi. Are you delivering to flat 4?
Might be.
I'm the doctor that wrote the prescription, if it's for Deborah Stock.
Right.
Do you deliver here often? I mean, is it always you?
If she gets her prescription done at the same place, then yeah, it'll be me.
And, sorry, I know this might sound a bit out there, but you count them out and then count them back in again?
Oh, what?
You check the deliveries at the pharmacy and then that's it, they go in the van?
Yeah, of course. What is this? Has someone complained about stuff gone missing?
So there's no opportunity for, say, tampering?
Every delivery is stapled shut, prescription on the outside. They're loaded in here, there's an inner cage that locks independent. Now, unless someone's made a complaint...
No, sorry.
I've got a delivery to make.
Oh, Mrs. Tenby, I was wondering if I could have a word if you've got a minute. Maybe I could come and see you between patients.
Well, yes. Yes, of course, Dr. Reed. Is there a problem?
Heads up, ladies.
Right. In your office?
Right, hello. OK, so there is a change of plan.
You're doing the full marathon?
Only with you by my side. No, I'm going to walk to the supermarket. I need you to pick me up from there, OK?
What could we possibly need? The fridge is absolutely groaning.
I want to get something nice for tomorrow night. For dinner with Mrs. Tenby and JJ. You have forgotten, haven't you?
Do we have to?
Yes. OK. Think of it as another themed evening, and you're playing the role of a gracious host, OK? So, start practicing.
I appreciate the escort. Not the nicest neighbourhood, is it?
I'm here to see my patient.
And I was only joking.
Dr. Sharma. Thanks.
Deborah Stock.
She's my mum.
I should give it to her.
She can't come to the door right now.
Yeah, I spoke to her on the phone. How bad is she? Yeah, I can vouch for her.
OK. 1 tamper-free package.
Thanks. This is the worst I've seen her in ages.
Deborah?
Everybody's free to feel good.
Focus on your breathing. Slow it down.
I can't get it to stop. I'm going to run out of tablets and then what?
You're not going to run out of tablets. The pharmacy just delivered a refill. You'll be fine.
I'll get some water.
No. Open the new supply.
They're the wrong ones. They're not right, they're the old ones.
Deborah, look at me. This is the correct prescription. When did they change in appearance?
I don't know. Sook?
I don't remember. I think when I started using a different place to get them.
How long's that been?
This new place, I usually get them delivered, you saw. But not always. Depends where I go.
Right. Because there's something muddled about all this.
There's always some muddle where Mum's concerned.
Now a good time?
Yes, of course. I take it you are unhappy about something.
It's the VPAS.
What, do you think it is a bad idea?
No, I think it's a great idea.
Oh, well, good.
It's just as practice lead in elderly care, I'm a little annoyed that it was given to Sid and not me.
But, Dr. Reed, it did not even occur to me. Let me reassure you.
Particularly as the elderly are going to be a large percentage of the scheme's target group.
Well, you make a valid point. And I will consider it.
Right. Well, I'll leave you to consider it then.
How long have you felt the treatment hasn't been helping you?
She's always been a bit up and...
Has it been worse since the change in tablets?
Well, she's better now, thanks to you.
Why are you doctoring your mother's medication?
What?
These are not any SSRI that I recognise. And you're the only one that could be doing the swap.
This is rubbish. Why would I do that?
It's like you want her incapacitated and dependent on you, and I can't think why.
Oh, I don't know, because you're wrong?
What are these? Something illegal?
She wouldn't do that. Not my Sook.
I don't know how much of a risk there is in you taking them. Not to mention how long you've been off your prescribed medication.
Stop attacking us. You're meant to be helping.
Suki, I need to know. Look at your mother. If you've interfered in her treatment, you're the cause of all this.
Stop it. Tell her she's wrong. Oh, my God, I don't need this.
The sugar pills! Only sugar. Harmless.
You've been selling her antidepressants.
I don't get it. Why are you saying that?
To someone you think needs them more than your mother?
To anyone. There's always someone out there who wants to take something to go up, come down, numb their way through life.
No.
You did it all the time. All your 90s house culture, up all night, groove is in the heart, ease are good.
You're dealing.
Why do you think she's so messed up now? Drugs. Trashed her brain, wrecked her health, and who's been paying for it? The daughter, she gave a stupid name.
Suk is a beautiful name, like you.
I didn't feel beautiful. Taking care of myself and you since I could walk. Dressed and fed myself, stayed at home on my own.
You were loved and free.
Free? To do what? Clean up your sick? Put up with all the freaks you brought here that I had to call dad or uncle. Act all cool because Deborah's daughter had to be.
That's no reason to make things worse for both of you.
What do you know? I sell her tablets to put myself through college so I can have a proper chance, a decent life, get away from all this useless crap.
I'll come in. Oh, Dr. Veer, thank you for coming so quickly.
Sounded urgent.
Please take a seat. It is about VPS.
Oh, yeah, Karen and Valerie told me they're on board. Said they're looking forward to working together. So.
Right. It's just that Dr. Reid has indicated that she is interested in, well, heading up the scheme.
She has?
Yeah, I know that you had set your heart on this being your development specialism, but I just wondered how you felt about stepping down. Well, I would completely understand if you wanted to continue, and of course...
No. Emma is a senior member of staff and my landlady, so...
Oh, Dr. Reid would not use that as leverage. And of course, I would back you if you wanted to...
No. It makes sense. I mean, she has got way more experience and, yeah, it's only right it goes to her. It's a good decision.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know you just want this to succeed, so...
And once again, I apologize. And I commend you for seeing it this way.
How could you do this to me?
I didn't do it to you, I did it for me.
It's understandable to put yourself first, but there are long-term consequences for both of you.
It's all your mess, shoved onto my life, and I've been cleaning it up. You don't even want to get better.
That's not true.
This is payback, as far as I'm concerned. I had no support from you when it counted, so I took what I could.
How could you?
See? Even now, it's still about her, always has been. Selfish cow. You're a useless mother!
Suki.
I hate that name!
I was a good mother, no matter what she says.
I'm not judging.
Will she come back? How will I cope?
Baby steps, Deborah. You're back on your proper medication, which will start acting soon.
I don't have my box of delights.
Maybe we should start looking at decreasing your dosage. You have been managing without it. I think we start seeing the positive in this. Look at how we move forward from this point.
I'm going to stay at a friend's.
How long? You know, what you did was dangerous for your mum, but just as dangerous for anyone you sold the tablets to.
Free country.
You're playing with people's lives, including your own. And you risk making Deborah more dependent on you, which should be a bigger burden.
She won't be my problem much longer. I'll finish college, get a job, get the hell out. Will you tell the police about the tablets?
No, provided you stop selling. And talk to Deborah before making any more decisions.
I look at the future sometimes and all I see is her. clinging to me like some walking dead thing.
Making progress with your mum will give you more freedom, I'm sure of it.
I don't want to end up like her.
I know. I've seen too many people your age ground down by having this kind of responsibility. You could do with a therapist of your own. Would you see someone? For me, Suki.
Susan. I want to be Susan from now on.
Hi, Rob? Yeah, it's Sid. You all right? That offer, does it still stand? Yeah, brilliant. No, because, like you said, first-hand experience, all of that.
Well, Dr. Veer seems to be taking his change of circumstances very well.
Oh, young people tend to bounce back very quickly, Mrs. Tenby.
Good night.
Night. Night. I know what you did. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, tonight is your chance to find out about JJ.
So, are you done for the night?
I am now, yeah.
That's a shame. I was going to ask if you wanted to go for a drink.
Well, it looks delicious.
You could sell that recipe for a small fortune.
Well, the recipe for this is safely ensconced in a bank vault away from thieving hands.
Clock in with the boss on BBC1. It's our new quiz show when a big decision could make